So a few weeks ago, I've just finished Ghost of Tsushima, thanks to Assassin's Creed Shadows, because I want to experience what the real Assassin's Creed in the real Assassin's Creed game in Japan would feel like. And the people were right about that game. They were right about Ghost of Tsushima. Uh, it's one of the most Assassin's Creed games I've ever played since Assassin's Creed Mirage, and the movements were fluid, and the story is good. Jin Sakai is a very memorable video game protagonist, and probably one of the best Asian male characters ever in an American made IP. And then the reason I was talking about Ghost of Tsushima is because a few days ago, a week or two ago, we got this new trailer for this sequel to Ghost of Tsushima, which is Ghost of Yotei, and they released it, and it was set 300 years after Ghost of Tsushima, and they have a new female protagonist named Atsu. And that game, a lot of people did their best to be optimistic toward this game, but there are also a lot of people who recognize some patterns, because in this day and age, in today's political atmosphere in the U.S., there is definitely a pattern to replace replace male characters with female characters in male-dominated franchises. You see that in Star Wars, you see that in Marvel, and you see that with Ghost of Tsushima. And I've been trying to, I'm also one of those people who was trying very hard to be optimistic, even though the controversy with the lead actress does not help. Like, let's say if we play the game, we're going to see see the actress's face and hear the actress's voice for like 50 hours, 60 hours, 70 hours straight, and that is going to be a real challenge. So, I've been thinking about this sentence that a lot of people have been saying, that they don't care that it's a female protagonist. They don't care that it's a female protagonist as long as the story is good. And they say that, I've been thinking about what they said. They say that as if caring about it is a bad thing. As if having a male character replaced is being upset that a male character is being replaced and overtaken is a bad thing. And I'm here to tell you that it is nothing to be ashamed of. And I'm going to be honest, I don't dislike having female leads in a video game, but I am generally going to be not as interested as I am toward the male lead. And I'm going to tell you why. Because first, it was about let's say the physical appearances, the immersion, this feeling of playing as somebody, how much their experiences overlap, resonate with yours. Like you're 6 foot tall handsome guy going on adventures, fighting bad guys with a martial arts and swords and guns, and you're getting a pretty girl. These are experiences adventures that really resonate with guys like us. And then there's the customization, because usually when you play as a guy, you're going to have a much stronger build. You're either wearing these bulky armors or really cool other equipments that is usually very different from those that a woman wear. If you're playing as Wonder Woman, the customization that you get, you're not gonna dress up Wonder Woman like Batman or Superman. So if the clothing, the outfit that Wonder Woman gets is not to your taste compared to how it was with Batman or Superman or other male characters, you're probably not going to enjoy playing as a female character compared to how it was as a male character. And I'm here to tell you that it is nothing to be ashamed about, because at the end of the day, these are male-oriented IPs. It means that a lot of these stories were originally created to cater to the male audience, to cater to what they wanted when they were looking for an escape. Just like how a lot of romance movies were made to cater to the females, because that's what a lot of females are interested in. Something for teenage girls, something for little girls, something for 50-year-old wine moms or crazy cat ladies or like 60, 70-year-old wine grandmas. And a lot of these IPs they were made specifically to cater to us, like teenagers and 20, 30, 40-year-old nerds who has this part of inner child that never really grew up. And it's not something to be ashamed about, having that experience being taken from us. Like we have different spaces, this space of having a male-oriented franchise, a male-oriented IP, and having female-oriented IPs. And we're in a political atmosphere where somebody is trying to blur the lines. Like blur the lines just for the hell of it. Like I'm getting this feeling that it's not just the guys, even the females, even the girls are suffering from this. I mean, just look at what happened with J.K. Rowling, spaces, female spaces, just all you need is to identify as something, make up something, and then you, if you disagree, you'll get yourself in trouble. You'll probably lose your job. So, it's not an easy time we're going through right now. I'm getting this feeling that I'm probably not going to buy new video games over the next 1 or 2 years. Like for quite a while. I'm probably just going to stick to this massive catalog of games that I haven't finished. One problem with like poorly made sequels, or sequels made with specific agendas to alienate the core audiences, and sometimes make bad continuations and changes to the story that affects how you view the previously made games. Even though how well made they are, you would lose interest in playing these old games, because what will happen to the characters and love in the newer games. And that is something that I'm very afraid of. I'm very afraid of what happens if Ghost of Yotei does something terrible to Jin Sakai. I'm too scared to even think about that, but that is something that we have to take into consideration. I don't know if Sucker Punch will end up in a Rocksteady situation, if Ghost of Yotei is gonna turn out to be just like Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League, but we'll see what happens. Yeah, that's what the male experience is about. You wear cool armors, you go on adventures, fight bad guys, you save the world, you save the day, you get this sense of purpose you won't necessarily get in real life. You get really pretty girls, blonde girls, brunette girls, redheads. It's a wonderful experience. I love that experience. And it's not going to be the same if you play as a girl, unless you're horny. And if the girls, they do not conform to the traditional beauty standards, which a lot of video game companies are doing on purpose these days, because they're allergic to money. Well, you're not going to enjoy it. It's not going to be the same. Some clothes are not going to look as good on girls as they do on guys. Just like some clothes are not gonna look as good on guys as they do on girls. Actually, most clothes do not. Yeah, most clothes made for girls are not going to look good on guys. And you know, is there anything else I wanted to say? This is my second unscripted video, and I want to improve, because if I always do this unscripted, I don't have to write. It would save me a lot of time, and you'll capture some raw moments and try to make it as less embarrassing as possible. And hopefully I'll get better at this in the future. So that's about it. Be sure to like and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.